Welcome back to Two Brothers Comics. It's time for the Babble-on on Saturday night. So sit tight, hit the like button, and watch the intro.
I wish you would learn how to hit a button.
You try to do things the right way, and when you have too many chiefs in the kitchen, it just messes everything up. And I can literally see you sitting there laughing as you're hitting the button at the same time I am to cancel me out.
Gentlemen, how are y'all doing tonight? We've not talked much or spoken much this week.
I kind of like that.
Well, I just would like to point out Justin has a phenomenal shirt on.
Oh, yeah. I almost wore my Two Brothers Comics list shirt tonight, but I didn't.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm glad I didn't, because Justin's definitely needs to stand out.
All right, everybody. Well, welcome to the Comic Book Babble-on, our favorite comic book night of the week. The best place to hang out on Saturday night, regardless. Dan Ackery, hope you're doing well. Mr. Josh, looking forward to a fun show. His Alabama team, they are going to the championship, so he's pumped up, I'm sure.
What's new, man?
Comics?
Oh, hey, real quick. Thank you, Lost in Comics. I'm honored that you considered me to be one of the best letterers of 2020. Hopefully next year I can win.
We didn't even do that. I mean,
honorable mentions, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nick, what's up, my friend? Dan, it will be a fun show. Absolutely. What's going on?
Segment for y'all tonight.
That's right. Brand new segment. We're trying out some new things, and hopefully everybody's enjoying all the new content we're putting out, the different forms of content.
Hashtag new year, new me.
New year, new us. Speaking of new content, Jim Mint put out that What Collectors Say video. Mm-hmm. That was the best 2 minutes.
There was one that I wished he would have put in there, and it's DM for price.
Yeah. No, he's going to do more, I'm sure of it.
DM for price.
It's pandemonium what's going on. Tosh, what's up? Ryan, hello. Morphin time. A little morphin time. Dustin morphed earlier this week. Yeah, check out that video, and then ruined it for all of us. Justin, you need to check out that video. I did some lettering. What's up, Kyle?
You made those bubbles go too fast, man. People couldn't read it.
Tosh. Well, some of them, like where you're trying to pull out a boogie, I wanted them to be like a quick, thing.
Oh, I wasn't. I was fixing my mustache. Thank you very much.
Fanboy Ross, what's up, my friend? Austin LeMay. Beans, hope you're doing much better. If you need anything, man, reach out to us. Mr. 9.2. Thanks, man.
It's on the wall. It made it on the wall.
Sindane TSB, I think this is your first time hanging out with us, as well as Kaya. I hope you guys are all doing well. We're glad to have you.
Kaya
has she? Okay. Tyler, hello. Man, my chat just jumped. Hello from Hillsborough, Tennessee. What's going on, Jason Weddington? We are over here on the YouTube, man, so as well as Facebook. So if you want to come over, see all of the chat, check us out on YouTube by the same name. And all right, so I think Bearded Comic, and then all right, Kenny, what's up, my friend? What's up, bro? All right, man. So this has been honestly, I thought it was gonna be a small pool week for comic books, but mine was very large. I had a large pool.
Really?
Yeah, actually, quite a.
If I hadn't had books on my pull list that I actually have already canceled, but had them pre-ordered already, I think I would have only picked up maybe 3 books, 2 for sure, but maybe 3.
Dang.
So I'm telling you, man, I'm getting there. I pulled all the junk off my pull list.
Yeah,
and it's finally starting to be affordable, man. I'm excited about that.
Well, and guys, if you hear any type of buzzing or anything in the audio, let us know if there's anything weird. I know Wednesday, Dustin had his cell phone charging right next to the mic, and it was like a wicked buzz the whole night.
It was sitting on the mic stand, so that was my bad.
Okay.
So I definitely apologize for that.
No worries, guys. So, Justin, how's your week been treating you?
Busy. Been busy making the letters.
Right on. I did some lettering in that stupid video this week.
Here we come. He wants to see it, man. He wants to see
right.
it.
We're getting close. I mean, statistically, we should be there in like 7 days.
No.
Based on averages, which is, not always accurate.
Oh, I'm thinking the 5K. I saw him. I just saw him put the fist up. I thought that he was hitting towards the 2.5K. Oh, you're talking about the 2,500. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're only 300 away now. So,
what up, Louie? Hello. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and jump right into it, man. Let's kick it off right and start the Babble-on. All right, who wants to go first?
Let's make Justin go first since he hasn't said like 6 words all night. Justin, you got some hot toys in the box behind you, I see. Including the number 10 best X-Man.
Here are my pickups. Dang it, I was going to try to keep it to 6 words all night. I guess that didn't work. So all of the hot toys that are behind me or under the tree, obviously Christmas is over. I've been informed that the 12 days of Christmas is over as well. So we are in the process of taking the tree down. They just needed to be moved and out of the way in order to make that happen.
That's okay. Yeah. My tree has been stripped down like yours is, and all the boxes with ornaments and decorations and the tree are still in the living room.
Well, to be fair, we just started today.
We started 2 weeks ago.
Whoa. I'm sorry. When I say we, I mean Liz.
Same thing here.
Be clear.
Nothing to do. All right, so here are my pickups for the week. We've got Hellions number 8, Iron Man number 5. Really digging that cover. Juggernaut number 5. Star Wars number 10.
Right on.
With a yellow lightsaber. I should probably find out what that's all about.
Yeah, right.
Space Wizards.
X Factor number 6. Nice siren on there on the cover.
I like the skull.
Thor number 11. My shop was very nice. Oh, I'll hold on. Do that last. We've got Rise of Ultraman number 5. Amazing Spider-Man 56. And my shop was nice enough. They had actually pulled all of this book back and set it off to the side so people just couldn't come in and pick it up. So I've got the High Republic number 1.
Nice.
So we've got the Resistance Reborns number 1. Of course, Honor and Curse number 7. Firepower number 7. And this last book, it came out a few weeks ago, but my shop didn't have it, so they had to order it for me. We have Gloomhaven Fallen Lion number 1.
Right on. That was a pretty hefty week, man.
Was that Gloomhaven? What is that about? Is that one you worked on?
It is a book it's a Birch book from Source Point Press. It's based off of the tabletop game Gloomhaven.
That's pretty cool, man.
If you're into that kind of thing.
Dan, the reason why he does not have the best Star Wars character on display is because there is not actually a hot toy for Jar Jar Binks.
I'm so upset because I know I'm going to buy it if it comes out, and I'm just going to stare at it and be angry every time.
I mean, I would be more than happy to do that on a Kickstarter and make that happen just for that.
I don't know how I feel about that.
All right. Cat, what's going on, man?
Sorry,
you in there. Wheelchair Superhero, what's going on?
I got these little tabs from the BCW resealable bags, and man, they stick on everything.
Oh yeah,
they're staticky, so I'm trying to carefully push them away.
I was helping John and Johnny bag comics up Wednesday because they literally didn't get their books until about an hour before I got there at the end of the day. So I was like, all right, I hope you guys bag them. And those things were just everywhere in the shop, man, just all over the place.
It certainly sucks. All right, so my pull list is pretty dang big. First, I want to show off.
So, Baked Snake?
picked Reckless up from Josh Haven Comics. An awesome read. I have already read it, but I needed to go ahead and pick it up so I'd have it in the hardcover. Justin and I read about this at length, a week or two ago? So really an awesome read. Next, we have Star Wars 10. I'll be brief. Villainous. Venom, which was a great read this week. Thor, probably a better read. Star Wars: The High Republic. Justin, did you get a chance to read this week?
No. I read somewhere. We'll wait.
Okay. We'll talk about it though. The best book on the shelf this week, bar none. Love that book. Firepower. Still enjoying it. I did pick up Crossover. I did love that cover. Death Metal 7. No, so I just always go with cover A. Always go with cover A for my Venoms. Or basically for all of my books. I very rarely pick up a cover B anymore, unless it's like this book right here, where I don't really care so much about the story or what's in it. This was basically purely a cover buy, and it was these actually Future State, the next Batman #1. So
Deceased cover.
No, it's not Deceased. It's.
No, I'm saying it looks like a
Deceased
cover. Like from afar, I mean, seeing it up close, like, yeah, you can obviously tell it's not, but from afar, it looks like one. I still think it's so dumb that they put like a shield over his mouth or whatever. Like,
did you read the story?
No, I ain't picking up none of that.
So then you don't know why it's dumb then, huh? How are you going to sit there and say it's dumb when you have no clue what it pertains to or why?
I can look at a costume and decide whether or not I think it's dumb or not.
What if he's being held captive? What if he's being held captive and that was part of
I can still say whether or not I think the costume design.
But that may not be a part of his costume. That could be part of the restraint.
Okay, well, that's all I've seen, so I gave my opinion on it.
Okay.
I'm allowed to do that.
So what you're saying,
America, and I can give my opinion on that. Thank you.
Based on purely no information whatsoever about anything other than this, right? Like, it's stupid. Come on, get out of here. At least have something. It's like all the people that where is it at? All the people that like just drug all of the new High Republic stuff before it ever even hit the shelf.
What's up, CJ? I put that stuff in your box Friday, man.
At least have. Oh, look, it's catching. Focus is catching back down Star Wars. Hold on. There we go.
Sure, whatever's on
have something to base your opinion on before you drag it.
And
then of course,
that's enough.
Jimmy Halpert.
You never did send me the pictures and stuff, so I could get you a new one of them, man.
Well, and that's what I was going to talk about.
They won't send me mine until you do.
They responded back and said the $10 they paid to ship all of this
towards gas to go back and forth to the post office and shipping supplies. I got the same thing from it.
It was free.
I know. I told him that. I told him that. And I even told him, I was like, how are you going to tell me my shipping cost goes towards your gas to go to the post office, bro?
No, bro.
No way. Get out of here.
No, because you can put literally at this point, he should have just shoved it in his mailbox. And you can check out our Instagram to see the full packaging. But basically, they took.
Is there a return address on there? Because I told him if mine's messed up, I'm coming to see them.
Yeah, there's a return address, but it's.
I told him.
I think it's a fake.
Like, well, we're going to make sure that it's shipped properly.
Yeah. So you can check out the Instagram, but basically, this was $20. They charged $10 to ship. The corner down here is messed up. The book has a huge bend in it right here that's a little hard to see on the camera. They shipped it like this. They put it in here, which was free, right? You can go pick these up for free, but they still charge $10 for shipping material. And then just put it in 2 of these 30 cents worth of plastic bags. And, Jim Halpert's on the shipping label, so that's maybe where the $9.70 went.
And you guys are doing this. You're going about this the wrong way. If you're really angry, don't try to get money back. Just forward that packing label to NBC.
Yeah.
CND.
Yeah. Oh, I tagged them NBC and The Office and all that on the Instagram post. Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, I recorded a video about this, okay? Unboxing. I was super pumped. And when I saw the book, literally, guys, I I couldn't even use the video because every 5 seconds it was, but you know, it's dinged up or the packaging was bad or blah, blah, blah. Like I haven't been that mad about something and it seems silly, but if you would charge me $2 for shipping,
it doesn't.
If you charge me $2, $3 for shipping, I wouldn't have been nearly as mad, but you're going to charge me $10 and label that as flat rate is what they said. Flat rate, $10 shipping. Like flat rate to me is priority mail, right?
I haven't even got mine, and I ripped them a new one on an email as soon as I ordered it, and they hadn't even shipped mine yet, and I ripped them in the email.
Yeah, but anyways, it is what it is. I should have uploaded that video to Instagram because I think it's got like 600-700 views or something crazy. It was, but yeah. Anyways, don't ship charge $10 to ship a $20 book and then throw it in free packaging material. That's all I'll say about it.
Oh, my turn. All right. Let's see what I got here in the box. All right. So I picked up, because I didn't pick it up last week, Return of Vengeance, issue number 1, and that is the Ryan Stegman cover. Walking Dead 6. Wow.
Good read.
Dude. They went in on Walking Dead 6. We're going to talk about that one. Cover by, I got the Miles versus Alien number 22. The Darth Vader 7-second print. The book everybody wants. And, yep, there it is.
What is so special about that one?
Everybody's been excited about it. I don't know.
Because Alien's on it?
Yeah. And I thought that was the only one I got, but apparently I'd already pre-ordered this junker here, so I got that one too. Finally got the last issue of Grendel, Kentucky and read it. I wasn't really impressed with the ending. I thought the last couple books I thought the first 4 books were great, and number 5 I was like, And then, yeah, got those. Who cares? I also got some stuff in the mail. The final issue of Special Forces. So this came in the mail. It was not dinged up. It was actually packaged semi-properly. So that was cool. This was a freebie I got from an Instagram buy. Marvel 2-in-1 presents The Thing and Thor issue 22. And that came with this book that I bought. I sold one recently when I was trying to get that TMNT 1. And this one popped up on Instagram at a really good price. It was actually a little more than I paid for the first one. Yeah. But I was so sad I let that first one go. I had to get another one. It was Nexo Comics on Instagram. So this is the first time that Cap wields Mjolnir, which is an awesome book to have. Yeah. This is my pickup of the week, man. I was so pumped about this. $5 at the LCS. Creeper number 6. This is the very last issue of Creeper, and it is the awesome Gil Kane cover. So $5 on that one at the LCS. I was super pumped.
Bet that Mortal Kombat book will come back at 9.8. Oh man, that's too funny. All right, what's up, Southern Comic Geek? And somebody else came back. They're like, "Oh, it's a 9.2." Oh man! All right,
Nick, Comic Nerd. Thanks for shouting us out on the Instagram story, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, so that was a pretty not a small week, not what I expected for Future State. So there's still a lot coming out. Absolutely, still a lot. All right.
Oh yeah, it's not gonna.
What'd you say? You were saying something.
I said, yeah, it's not going to slow down. They're going to keep pumping out that junk all till summer, probably.
Oh, man. Yeah, there's not, but still, though, DC, I mean, basically, it's cut their stuff in half. So, but we weren't super DC heavy anyways, other than basically Batman. And really, once Dark Knight's done, I mean, that's going to cut my DC books in half significantly. So, all right, guys, what were your top or your read of the week and your cover of the week? Justin went first, so Dustin, you go first this time.
All right. Cover of the week, even though it came out last week, I picked it up this week, so I'm going to go with this Ghost Rider. It was a really cool story. I enjoyed that one. And read of the week, I'm going to give it to this one here because these are the only 2 books I picked up that I actually got to read. So,
yep, right on, man, right on. All right, Justin.
Wait. Big Nosh in the building. What's going on, brother? Hope you're having a good afternoon.
He's been working like crazy, man. He said he hadn't even had a chance to hit up the P.O. box. All right, well, if Justin's not ready, I will go next. He looks grumpy. Does he look grumpy to y'all?
I think it's just the hair.
Oh, wait, sorry.
All right. So my read of the week, even though I read it like, a long time ago, because we have access to the hub. That actually doesn't sound as good as I thought it was going to. It sounds dirty. But anyways, Honor and Curse, issue number 7, by far the best read of the week. Cover of the week, actually, this one. And I didn't even know this one was coming out. Josh was like, hey, man, have you seen the next cover B? Because I had cover A on my pull. And I went back there, saw it. I was like, oh, yeah, for sure. That one to me looks awesome. I love the artwork. I love the design. Yeah. I love it. All right. Justin, you ready?
So yep. CJ asked if he said Scout's Honor was solid. That was one I almost picked up. Did you grab? You didn't grab that one, either one of y'all, did you?
Nope, I did not.
I went to, but I didn't make it to my shop until today, so they were out.
Okay.
They were able to get one from another store, and it hopefully will be here on Wednesday. So okay. I'll have it for next week.
My guys at my shop, they just kept one back, which they still had plenty the other day.
Yep.
They kept one back for a reader copy. They said I could read when they were done. So that was cool.
What's up, Michael? How's it going, my friend? And then Naj, this is actually something I think we're going to do a full video on here soon. So definitely that'll be coming. Okay, man? All right, go ahead, Justin.
All right, so my cover of the week is, and I didn't even realize that this is what it was. It's the Iron Man 5 alien cover. I didn't even realize
that's cool.
Fighting an alien, a xenomorph on there. I just like the Iron Man suit. That's why I picked it up.
Yep. Isn't that like the second gen after he goes through the gold or from the silver to the gold, and then that's like
Mark II?
The next one?
Well, it's got I don't know if you're going to see it very well, but he's got the hip.
Oh, okay.
That's a good way of telling like what mark it is. I don't know the exact number, but it is an earlier mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
So obviously I haven't had a chance to read anything this week, but I can tell you the book that I'm the most excited to read, and it is High Republic #1.
Right on. And we're going to talk about that too, and some other things. So those were our picks of the week. Very different. That's actually the first time I think we've never had the same pick of the week for anything. Yeah, that might actually be the very first one. And I tell you, Thor 11 is very close. I'm digging the heck out of Thor. I genuinely am. All right. That was fast. All right. Let's fix this here. I think we'll move Justin up. We'll make Justin seat number 2. All right. So which book do you guys want to talk about first? Justin, you pick.
You didn't make the sound. You're supposed to open it and go ping.
Oh.
Dustin, Santa Claus, I got him some milk.
Oh, no. This ain't milk.
Or as my kid says, milk.
Is it an Alex Ovechkin? I hope someone in the chat gets that.
I
a White Russian?
Yeah, thank you.
You're very welcome. All right, Justin, you picked the first book we're going to talk about this week.
So I didn't read anything, so I'm probably shouldn't be the person to pick this.
Okay. Well, have you read any of The Light of the Jedi yet?
No, I haven't. I mean, this came in this week also. So I did get the novel. I read somewhere that the comic takes place directly after the novel.
Yep. So if you actually go to Charles Soule's Twitter page, he gives you the exact reading order and what you should go through and how to read it to where there's no spoilers or anything. But I'll go ahead. And I listened to about 3 hours worth of the audio version of the book. And guys, if you are interested in getting the Light of the Jedi on Audible, there's a way you can do it for free. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you go and you check, you basically type in Audible free trial, Amazon Prime member, something like that into Google, it'll take you to an Audible page. They say, hey, sign up for 30 days for free. We'll give you 2 credits, which is basically 2 full books. And then you just cancel before the 30 days, and now you have Light of the Jedi for free, right? Use one of those credits and you use the second one on another one. But what's really cool about the Audible book, Justin, is if you read it and then you decide, man, I'd really like to maybe listen to it or something, they do like full-blown sound effects and music in the background. I mean, it's really, really cool. Like it was almost like a, some of these podcasts, they'll do it like movie style where they, like voice acting, all of that stuff. And there was one point where I was reading or was listening and the guy was trying to, was trying to have a lady's voice, and it just sounded so weird, man. And that kind of was a little bit cringy. Because like you can tell it's like almost old British guy reading it or something. So it was like super weird at first, but it definitely was. It was good. It was definitely good bake. So I mean, it's so far so good. I mean, if Jedi is something that really interests you and you do have a free credit, I think it's definitely worth pursuing. Right, in worst case scenario, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I genuinely.
One of us. Google gobble, one of us. We accept that one of us. Google gobble, one of us. We accept that one of us. Google gobble. Jordan!
All right. I thought he was already a member.
He did. He upgraded to the Silver Age, man.
Boom.
So there's a whole bunch more content available to you, Thomas. A whole lot of behind the scenes stuff back there. And some unedited videos that we have done that you will certainly find amusing from anybody. What's up, Caroline, Chris? What's up, CJ? Everybody shouting him out. Thanks for another member. Actually, anybody that joined this week and last week, I need them to send us a message on Instagram. I have to send out sticker packs, and I want to be able to try to do that over the course of next week. So if you join, basically the Silver Age or higher, you get sticker packs. So. Again, truly appreciative. All right, so Light of the Jedi, definitely worth checking out. The read, I may actually go ahead and buy the novel too, because it's a little bit easier to comprehend that way versus audio sometimes. But certainly did enjoy it.
So Todd, welcome to the show, to the channel here. I think this is the first time we've seen Todd in the chat, maybe. But asking about Ice Cream Man and The Last Ronin. None of us read the Ice Cream Man series. I've read the first issue, and that's it. From what I understand, it's a series that is basically full of one-offs, so you can just pick it up at any time. Yep. I kind of think of it as like Goosebumps in comics for adults. Yeah, that's just kind of what I related it to. It's just one-off horror stories, one after the other, that all tie into this one character somehow. The Last Ronin.
We have plenty of opinions on that.
Man, go check the channel. We telling you, we are bringing the heat to The Last Ronin. We got another one coming out this week. We got another Last Ronin coming out this week.
It should be. Hopefully, it'll come out tomorrow, right? I mean, that's the plan.
Yeah, I'll probably have to stay up and record it tonight. So yeah. But yeah, so but yeah, Last Ronin absolutely been awesome for the first issue. I actually have a total what do you call the video that I did where I talked about the actual issue? I did a whole review.
Total review.
Yeah, I did a whole review. Went into pretty good detail, I think, on The Last Ronin. It is full of spoilers, so just be aware of that. But yeah, Last Ronin, definitely A with 6 pluses after it.
Yep. And tons of updates on it, all of that good stuff. So, all right. Well, what do you guys want to talk about next then? Dustin?
I lied. There is something I want to talk about.
Go ahead.
At some point, we need to talk about Ted Lasso.
100%. I rewatched it for the second time in the same week.
Oh, that's another good way to put it, Bake. Twilight Zone, like, yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, Ted Lasso for sure. God, it's such a great show. All right, Dustin, go ahead.
What are we talking about here?
You get to pick.
Are we doing our reviews right now?
Yep. Remember I dropped the bumper? Thanks for being here.
Well, hey. I will leave. And I will take all the viewers with me, send in the link to my personal channel, and we will go hang out there.
Yeah.
Raise your hand in the chat if you'll go with me. So I'll just hit real quick. This was really cool, and I hope it continues to stay cool. As big a fan as I am of Ghost Rider, I haven't read very much of it. I would love to be able to get one of the Marvel Masterworks, but I cannot find one anywhere. And I also would love an omnibus, but they're too busy making them for everything else except Ghost Rider. So there's a lot of stuff that I had to go back and look at because this throws a lot of reference back to stuff that happened like in the 90s. But definitely a really, really cool story. It's about I can't remember the guy's name. It's not about Johnny Blaze or even Danny Ketch. It's the guy. Oh my gosh.
Wasn't it just a one shot?
Michael Battolino.
Yeah.
Michael Battolino is Vengeance here. So no, I don't believe it's a one shot. It didn't leave off like it was anyway. But definitely enjoyed this one, and I'm going to continue to pick this up if it comes out with more issues, which I think it will. Let's see. Real quick, I saw somebody ask a question.
Bake asked, when did his Last Ronin 2 come out?
I don't think they've got a definite date yet.
No, it's not definite. As a previews world, it's listed as February 17th, but everything we're seeing from a certain person's Twitter feed, it's still sounding delayed pretty well, and they keep saying it's going to come out soon. It's going to be soon. So, but we'll put that in kind of the update video tomorrow as well, and I think that's going to be probably one of my favorite update videos tomorrow because they released some pretty cool stuff about it.
Yeah. I think it's probably going to be like mid to late to February, early March. But so Nick, you want to have do the Walking Deads?
All right. So Walking Dead #6, Dustin and I's first experience of the Walking Dead through this new deluxe editions. I know most people probably read it during the early 2000s, right when it first started, and obviously, if you haven't, you probably watch the show. Now, Justin, have you read any of the Walking Dead?
Yeah, I've read the first, I want to say like 4 or 5 hardcovers.
Okay, so you know what's happening and all the issues and stuff, so you can.
Yeah. Okay. So
I don't know, Bake.
Does something big happen in this issue? Because
yes,
like I know it happens, I just don't know what number it happens in.
Yes. So, and it's not a spoiler, right? Because this book's been out for 15 years, but Shane is shot and killed.
Well, I don't even want to get like we're just going to jump straight to the end of the book.
Well, I was just reminding Justin the issue so he could chip in.
Oh, I thought you were spoiling it for him. I thought he hadn't read it yet.
No, you remember that part, right, Justin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he hadn't read it yet or something.
No,
I've read the black and white.
Oh, okay. So you read the real deals then. Yeah, I think I really enjoying. I am enjoying the series. I like the way they depicted Shane in the show more than I do in the book here. I feel like in the book here they make him out to be really a lot weaker than they did on the show, and I don't really care for that as much. He's doing a lot of crying and whining and stuff, and to me that. I don't know. I guess after watching the show first, I'm like, I didn't really look at Shane as being like a weak individual like that. Like he seemed pretty hardened and stern, and I didn't get that. I didn't get that vibe from him in here, and I don't know. That was the one thing that kind of threw me off about it. But I did think it was definitely wild. That. Rick didn't kill him. It was freaking his son. Like that was crazy. Did not expect it at all. Yeah, Carl. But so I wasn't expecting that at all. So when I flipped the page and saw that, I was like, well, alrighty then. That was wild. So yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying the series though. I'm definitely digging it. Like I said, it's going to be hard, I think, trying to separate how characters were depicted on the show and how they're depicted here in this book.
And see, I don't have any of those issues, and I don't know why. I guess maybe it's been so long since I watched it. But to me, like, I know kind of what's going to happen. But there's such a huge difference between the two of them early on that I am, I'm enjoying it, just the way it is. I think Rick is definitely a much stronger character, and he doesn't seem as of a crybaby, I guess, as he did in the show. So I have a
I could not stand Rick in the show. There's no way I would have followed somebody like Rick in that show. If I had been at that camp, I would have absolutely taken Rick out, and then I would have taken the dude with the camper out, and then we would have been rolling. We would have been on the road. Let's go. Keep moving.
What's wrong with you? You don't like Dale?
I hate Dale. There is not one character on that show that I hate and have more disdain for than Dale. He is the most worthless person on that show. And he is nothing but loose baggage that needs to be cut, fat that needs to be trimmed. Get him out of there. There's no way I would take that guy with me anywhere. He is not making the cut.
I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to ruin or spoil anything for you guys. So I'll just sit here and be quiet.
All right, man. Well, I did want to point out this comment. Nick had a guy pick up on Curse 7 this week. Thought it looked cool. Sold it, the Volume 1 trade. He loved it. And that's because it is one of the best books written. I love it so much, especially if you're into anime or manga type storytelling. It is so good. All right. Eastman signing was delayed. Yep, that happened. My chat just jumped.
Yeah, I definitely respect that comment, Dewey Day Trader. My man.
Yep. Todd Jerry. What's up, Todd? Batman Who Laughs series and spinoff. Just read the first appearance of Shazam Who Laughs. Love the artwork. Heroes. So first appearance of Shazam Who Laughs, I believe, is Batman Superman of this recent volume. And I have it right here, believe it or not.
Austin knows the deal.
So I believe, actually, nope, that's the Batman Who Laughs. So if I'm not mistaken, Batman Superman #1 is actually the Shazam Who Laughs first appearance, as well as several others. It's a good storyline for sure.
I love all of you in the chat that are having this conversation. You are my people.
And I love Batman Who Laughs. I think he's a better character than Noel. Just gonna say it. Just putting it out there.
Oh yeah, his design looks way better too. Or am I allowed to talk about liking a character's design when it comes to them too, or do I need to wait?
Well, do you know enough about him?
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
you've read the comic books, right? You've read something.
I listened to Comic Story and tell me the entire Batman Who Laughs story, so I don't know if that was good enough or not.
That I think that counts because that gives you some knowledge.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
All right. Because Noel, no.
His character design is not all that great.
Yeah. Noel is like a I don't know, twiggy legged goober is what he is.
Disagree.
Right here, if I'll just watch it for 30 minutes and you're gonna jump in and disagree with something right off the bat.
He's like, no, F these dudes. They got wrong opinion. But no, I mean, I don't care for the character design of Noel, the weird teeth, Batman Who Laughs. I think is an awesome story.
I think it's the first time you've actually agreed with me when I've said that. You've kind of fought me on that a couple times.
Because you say you don't like, you go from, it's, how do I put it, Justin? You know what I'm trying to say.
I've always said that I think the character design of Noel is stupid.
Again, it's a way of saying it's a poor character design and it's not your thing versus just outright trashing. You know what I mean? There's a difference there.
So what you're saying is there needs to be like a filter inserted in here somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
Like in this area. I'll have to see if I'll get my wife to look on Amazon and see if they have those.
Good Lord. All right. So what's the next book we're going to chat about? We can talk.
I talked about the two I read. So
all right. So Thor this week, Thor 11. You'd think maybe I'm the only one around here that's reading a comic book. Thor 11. Absolutely awesome story.
That'd be a change.
Look, it keeps jumping over to Star Wars back there. The focus, that's strange. All right, so Thor 11 has been a wonderful, wonderful story. Donald Blake is going around hunting. We'll put it that way because I don't want to spoil it, but he's going around hunting people, and I think this dude is savage, like 100%. So really enjoyed that storyline. I really wish he would pop up in King in Black, and I hope he does towards the end, but there's talks that there isn't. I thought this was pretty cool, actually. Definitely doing a different take on Afterlife and things like that. So I thought that was really, really cool, and I thought the way it led after King in Black 2 was great. And then, of course, I am reading Invincible, so I'm on issue, Justin, I think I'm all the way up to issue 30, 31.
You're way past me.
Am I? Dude,
Yeah.
It gets so much better. Invincible, like it genuinely is one of the best stories I've ever read. So much better than even Black Hammer. Like, I'll put that out there. I love Black Hammer. Thought it was really cool. Invincible is probably the best superhero, like true superhero story I've read. And I'm only on issue 30, 31. But again, that includes, they did some like origin issues and some like weird little, not annuals, but kind of like one-off storylines. They did one with Shadowhawk. But man, I am.
Did you get more hardcovers in, or are you reading them digitally?
Digitally. So I basically got the compendium digitally, just to be able to go through that, because I'm going to continue buying the hardcovers. But right now, like today, we went to a birthday party and it was 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back. Sky drove and I read Invincible. So it's kind of hard to do, you know what I mean, with the hardcovers. But yeah, I'm so pumped.
If he says so, then I believe it.
So I plan to be done with it, honestly, by the end of this month. And I want to start up Fables or Why the Last Man next month.
You almost got me wanting to read that Fables, man.
Everybody, Justin, you said it's phenomenal, right?
Yeah, I think I've read the first 1 or 2 hardcovers.
Yeah. So I am.
It's definitely something that I want to dive back into.
Yeah.
I didn't know about a cartoon coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amazon Prime.
Yep.
The guy who plays Glenn from The Walking Dead is voicing Invincible.
Oh, that's going to be good. That is going to be good.
So tonight we're actually adding a new segment in place of the top 10, but it's going to be just as good. It's still going to be a top 10, and you guys get to decide how it's going to go. So that is
we did top 5.
Yeah, that's why I said it's going to be like a top 10.
Okay. Gotcha.
We're still going to end up with 10 on the list, I think.
Yeah, we'll see.
I didn't think that's how that was working.
Okay, well, maybe see, we thought we had it ironed out.
That's why I was asking.
Just don't leave. We're going to do something.
It's going to be fun. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, stick around because Dustin is going to get sad and mopey, and if you like that type of thing, it's going to happen.
Oh my God, that text message! We hadn't even started yet, and Justin's already dropping bombs on Dustin. And I was like, man, he's starting some crap early. And then I'm like, no, he's being honest. Like he's making Dustin promise him from the beginning. I bet you Justin has some things he's going to do that we just aren't ready for.
No. Yeah, I'm just going to we'll get into it later.
I'm so excited for this. I may just pull back and be the referee because I think Justin's about to drop some bombs on Dustin. I'm not talking any crap tonight. I love it.
Oh my God. Y'all need to check in the chat. Y'all are
yeah. Just yeah, a little much in the chat. A little much, certainly. All right.
I may have had this is not milk.
All right,
guys. What was your top eats of the week this week?
Oh, I got it. So, guys, I have this thing, and it's a little weird. It's a little weird thing.
You're not talking about your hair, are you?
What?
You're not talking about your hair, are you?
Maybe. So, there's this thing that I'm kind of into. It's a little weird, but I'm going to tell you what it is anyway.
This is a PG show.
I'll try to keep it PG.
It's probably an open container of peanut butter on your counter.
That way, you can always just stick a finger and get some when you're walking by.
Oh,
it's a dang good idea, actually.
I was about to say something. I'm glad
No, it's from Ted Lasso, Dustin.
Oh.
What I like to do, and it's a little weird, is whenever it's the first weekend of NFL playoff football, I like to eat chili. So I had some chili tonight.
Right on, man. I had pancakes, the mini pancakes, because my stomach was upset, and that's all I felt like I could have.
My wife made pancakes this morning. I chose to eat one and do the no syrup thing on it. It was all right. So I had one pancake and had some hot wings from Taco Mac today.
So what's up, IG 12-cent comics? So what's up with High Republic #1? Is it too mass produced? Oh, and I do want to talk about Swamp Thing Future State because I did read that as well.
Did you get that? Did you get the Statue of Liberty cover?
No.
Dude, they had that on the shelf. They had one left, and I'm walking out, and I came back in, and I was looking at it again, and I was like,
you should have.
I was like, damn, that's a bad cover. I want it so bad. And John and Johnny are like, dude, it's the last one. If you walk away now, it will be gone.
Yep.
And I was like, no, I've told myself I'm not going to do this. So I left, and I still wished I would have got it because that was such an awesome cover.
All right. So what I will say about High Republic #1, in my personal opinion, if you're talking about it from a spec-based opinion, it does not matter the print run if the demand meets that print run, right? Because what's going to happen, I'm just putting it out there. You have all these people who spec and things like that and who do it the right way, right? They'll go in, they'll FOC 15, 20 copies or whatever. Then they sit on it and they will hold it in their short boxes, and it creates a supply shortage, if you will. But the demand will still be there, right? Because say in 2 months they talk about an animated series coming out. We do have a tie-in with the Alkalites coming to Disney Plus, which I think a lot of people forget. I only picked up one copy, but again, from a spec purpose, the print run doesn't matter if it's 200,000, 250,000, whatever. The demand currently right now is still very high for it. This thing is selling out all over the place. There's already a second print announced, and there's going to be a third print. I'm almost 100% certain of it. In that second print FOC, watch my video from Thursday or Friday night. The FOC for it is like, I think Monday. So it's coming up pretty high if you want that. But again, it's hard to consider print run when you're talking true spec. But again, we're not the spec channel. I'm just from a supply and demand type.
Previews don't count.
All right. All right. What'd you say, Dustin?
I just coughed.
Oh.
I saw it for like $15 on eBay. I don't know if it's still at that price, but I don't know.
Yeah. See, and Josh was off the shelf, man. Absolutely. So what's up, old comic cell?
Old comic cell.
A smell? Sorry. I was reading something else while I said his name. Third print is already, yeah, okay. So I knew it was coming, and it was coming fast.
And they've also got 75 more printings coming out for that Spider-Man comic book that came out last week with that cover.
Yeah, so they are
literally going to go through every single color on the spectrum.
Well, what you're seeing, Dustin,
they're going to go to foils. So,
Dustin, what you're seeing with a lot of that is just a lot of speculation. Right now, there's actually only the two. Then they're doing a 1 in 50, which is going to be, I think Josh was basically telling me, Josh, if you're still in the chat, which I think you are, tell me what that 1 in 50 design was. I think it was basically just a reverse of the original one. So, all right. There was another comment in here I wanted to bring up. Where did it go? Sorry, guys. This comment is there it was.
Oh, I'm not a writer. I just copy.
I will tell you guys, there's a Dynamic Forces signed edition of that book right now on your FOC if you go and check that out if you're into that.
Yeah. I thought that comment said wrestler, and that's why I pulled it up. I was like, all right. But I thought it said, yeah, it's for the second 50. Yep. So if that's something you're into, talk to your comic shop, see if you can get it on your pool. It's not going to be cheap, I'm sure, but talk to them. All right. Let us. Oh, we did also, Dustin. I don't know if you wanted to show yours off, but we did get a huge box of comics.
No, I've got a video coming out for it though.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to show off the one cover that is no secret, but
yeah.
Finally,
Kevin, what's up, man?
Finally got in our Last Ronin.
Oh, you did get one.
Yeah, we both got one.
I thought you told me you didn't get one.
No, I said we both got one.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't get one. Okay.
Yeah. So if you're looking for some exclusives, check out. And I'll talk about that here in a second, Kachung. So check out the616comics.com. A lot of great stuff. So Light of the Jedi, how great it will sell. Justin, if I'm not mistaken, it was like 6th best book, like, right? It was like the 6th most popular books selling on Amazon, right?
I think it was probably what, number one science fiction.
Did it end up hitting number 1?
I thought it was when I ordered it.
Let me see. I'm sure it is. I wouldn't doubt it.
And that was I ordered it maybe like the day before it was supposed to come out.
Oh, check. It's sold out, guys. The novel is sold out. The hardcover is out of stock until January 22nd. So if that tells you how well it did sell. That is, I mean, it's not shocking, but yeah. And I don't think a lot of people understood that the novel, all of the novels, the kids' graphic novels, the 2 comic books, all of those, I mean, it's going to be a three-phase intertwined, even with the Disney Plus Alkalite stuff. So this is going to be a long-term big deal as long as these sales keep happening like they are. So, but we'll see. We'll see, man. All right.
I'm looking forward to jumping into it. All of this is coming out at the perfect time. I'm really heavy into Star Wars right now. Yeah. Like the reason why I haven't started reading is because I'm currently reading the first Rogue Squadron book.
So tell me about that. Talk about that.
Nah, I don't want to. It doesn't really count as canon anymore.
Okay.
So I'm just reading it, for
I don't want to. He just threw that right back at you quick too. Like, no, I don't want to, and you can't make me.
He's like, I'm not talking tonight. Not happening. Well, so you say it's not canon. Does that mean the new film's not going to have much to do with it? You think much inspiration?
I think it's going to borrow some elements from it, but I don't think it's going to be based off of any of that.
Okay, I got you.
Which, I mean, it'd be cool if it was. The first book so far, like, I'm halfway through it, and like the Rogue Squadron pilots are they're BAs.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been watching. Oh, new update. I've also been watching the Clone Wars, and I'm starting from season 1. Have you ever seen them, Justin?
No, not yet. I want to watch all of it before the Bad Batch comes out.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is I'm excited for the Bad Batch now. Absolutely. So it took me.
Oh, I started watching something today. We started watching Cobra Kai season 3 again, and it was fantastic.
Hey, all I'm saying, Ted Lasso.
I wish anybody in our group chat would ever answer me when I ask what is a Ted Lasso.
Did we not say it's a TV show?
You said it's a TV show. You gave me no hinting as to what it was about, what it does, why is it so great? Nothing. You just said it's a TV show.
Let me.
Oh, hold on.
Right, here we go. So let me tell you about this thing. Okay, it's this wonderful, great thing. Okay, it's called the internet. Okay.
I'm not going
and here's the best thing. You don't even have to go to like tedlasso.com to find out what it's about. You just go to the Google machine and type in Ted Lasso. Boom. It'll tell you exactly what it's all right there in front of you, in front of your eyes.
Thanks, Thomas. Have a go, my friend. Thomas. I'm so glad you said that.
Yes, but see, then I would rather take the opinion from people that I semi-respect about the show than to go read something on Google.
Justin, did we not say it might be the greatest TV show we've ever watched? Like even better than
you couldn't give me anything about it though. Like that was just too much to ask for. Like,
don't worry, we'll talk about it here in a minute.
Oh no, I swear to God, I will never watch that. I will die, gouge my eyeballs out, and stomp them into the ground before I will watch that show at this point.
That's okay.
I love the way that you're willing to die on a hill and deny yourself great content just to prove a point.
Oh yeah.
I think we should talk about it right now
to prove a point.
Well, fine. I'll never watch Cobra Kai then.
You don't have to. The rest of the chat's just over here, except Fanboy Russ. He is absolutely wrong. But everybody else is right.
Nobody needs to watch some white guys doing karate. It's not a big deal. Although John had the best response to my comeback. He goes, "So you're telling me the Star Wars babysitting show is much better?" I'm like, "Ooh, okay, that was clever." But
who said it was a bunch of white guys, and why does that matter?
It is a bunch of white guys doing karate, and then some weird dude named Hawk.
The lead guy is like Hispanic.
Regardless, if you look at Hawk,
the lead pupil for Cobra Kai is also not white either.
Regardless,
and half the rest of the team is. So maybe you might want to educate yourself before you start running off at the mouth.
Regardless, you look at, like, I had to go do research for my word bubbles I used in that chat the other day. Yeah. It's okay, though. If Cobra Kai was that good, it would have done well on YouTube where it came out. And then, like, 4 years later, it was magically a big deal. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Ted Lasso, on the other hand.
Let's move to the next.
We're talking about Ted Lasso, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Justin wanted this. We're going to talk about it because I've already watched it twice. Justin, go ahead. You talk about this.
All right. So this is the best way for me to, the best comparison I can make. Because I've thought about this.
All right.
Why do we like Kanto? Why do we like Kanto so much?
It's a good-hearted, wonderful story with great character development.
Right. And you know what the key word there is? Heart.
Yep.
Right? Kanto, that book, it fills you with an inspiration that makes you think that, hey, we as humans, we're actually not that bad.
Yeah.
Watching Ted Lasso, take that feeling and multiply it by like 10.
Yep.
It's probably like the first season, it's only like 10 episodes. There are only 30-minute episodes. It's probably the most character development over 10 episodes that I've ever experienced.
Yeah. 100%. And I mean, Justin, I told you, I mean, I stayed up till almost 1:30 that morning watching it. And I mean, within minutes of each other, I was laughing my head off, trying not to wake up my wife. And then season 5 hit, and I'm like almost about to cry. And then I'm laughing my head off again. Season 7, I'm even closer to almost crying. And it literally just, what a wonderful story. And after all the craziness this week, I mean, it was truly like, and I watched it a second time. My wife and I are in episode 8. And after we get done here, we're probably going to finish up the next 2. And I might rewatch it again because it is still that funny the second time. And Roy Kent is the man.
I think anytime I'm about to call my shot or do something that's just totally amazing, I'm just going to say barbecue sauce.
I love that, man. And what was it? The Walt Whitman quote. And I saw you tweeted it out, and now I understood. Be curious, not judgmental. That right there, that scene. And after my wife got done watching, I was like, tell me that was not one of the greatest scenes in a show you've ever seen. And the emotion you felt afterwards, man. Oh. But I love what they do, man. They make you love a character, and then you're like, oh, wait, probably not as good of a person as you think they are, and you shouldn't be rooting for them as much.
Yep, that's exactly my concerns. Like when my wife and I watched it, I think we watched the first 3 episodes like back to back to back, and I'm like, my only fear is that he's overcompensating his positivity for something else. And I hope that you really just don't find out that he's just this horrible jerk who just snaps on people and blows up. And no, he's the character Ted Lasso is just generally that good of a character. Like, he's just that good.
Yep. And there's no ulterior motive to the story. There's no extra anything. It is just a good, well-written story that makes you feel all kind of weird ways. Like Jamie Tart says, they make you feel all kind of emotions and all kinds of weird stuff. And then they get, your wife gets mad at you when you start laughing or throwing stuff at the TV. So it was good, man. Like, I did not expect that. And it's already been greenlit for season 2 and 3. And you and I have kind of discussed what, we basically think is going to happen over the course of those 2 seasons. But go watch Ted Lasso.
What I didn't know was that Bill Lawrence is heavily involved with it. And for those of you who don't know, Bill Lawrence has created hit TV shows like Spin City, Cougar Town, and of course, one of my top 5 favorite sitcoms of all time, Scrubs.
Okay, right on. And I believe it was actually created by Beard and Ted Lasso, right?
Yeah, they are actually longtime writing partners.
Yeah. I liked, and I don't think it's really spoiler, but I liked Beard's character more in the beginning than towards the end whenever he started speaking more. I liked when he would just say one thing and that was it. Like, he was that really awesome comedic relief at times.
He's the straight man.
Yeah. And then, the Kit Man, Nate the Great.
Nate the Great.
Yeah, I kind of called what was going to happen with him. I told my wife after we watched the first season, and then I just watched it later on by myself. I was like, this is what's going to happen, But even with your predictions, like what you think's going to happen, it doesn't, because you expect, that was one thing, Justin, like you mentioned, you expect to have this big negative reveal about his character. But like, I expected to have this big negative, something just negative as a whole, just destroy everything. And there was that mild moment of it in like 5 and 7 that I talked about. But there was never a negative overtone to any of the episodes.
I was also, I want to say this, but I'll save it. I'll just private chat it to you.
Yeah.
I had this, like, after watching those first, like, 1 or 2 episodes, I had this overall fear. But the more I watched, the more that fear went away.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I watched it that second time and it's still just as good. The joke still hit just as hard. And, in that locker room scene. Oh, Nate the Great. Oh, man, me and my wife both lost it. Even the second time when I knew it was happening. Because you play like a Brazilian. Oh, my gosh.
I don't even remember what I was going to say. I watched an interview with the cast, and the last question they were asked was, "What is everybody's favorite scene from the entire first season?" And they all said that scene was their favorite.
Oh, I bet. I would love to know what was in Jason Sudeikis. And by the way, much better range of an actor than I ever expected him to actually be. I mean, because he's always generally just a funny guy. But in this series, I mean, his range of emotions. Oh, and that episode 7 scene with when he was taking a picture of something. I mean, like, I felt that for him.
Yeah. Outside of the bar, that whole.
Yes.
All of that. Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, it's a great show, guys. I guess we shouldn't continue for the next hour talking about it because
it's such a great show that we could. We absolutely could.
We should create our own YouTube channel dedicated to Ted Lasso. just that's it. Just Ted Lasso.
Bill Lawrence's wife is not in Ted Lasso. At least she hasn't appeared yet.
Yeah. But there was one of I was going to tell you guys, Flight Attendant on HBO Max is actually really good, by the way. So do you have HBO Max? Most people do if you have AT&T. It's like the most stressful show ever, but Kaylee Cuoco does a great job. My wife and I watched that last weekend. So, all right. Well, I guess we should move on. We'll bring back this guy. Are you excited to watch Ted Lasso now?
No. Especially if it's on an Apple network. No.
And you think Netflix or YouTube or any of that's any better? Get out of here, Cobra Kai. All right, let's go on.
Cobra Kai is all that matters. I do not do Apple anything. So
there's no pain in this dojo, right? That's a quote.
What's the next segment?
I think it's I don't have a bumper for it because it's a new segment, but just kidding.
I got 2 things in this week that I want to show off because I think they're super cool. So first one we're going to show off is here. These are the New York ComiKon exclusive Golden Axe purple skeletons.
Sweet.
Dude, that is awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah. You know what? If they make if we get a Spider-Man cover for every color in the rainbow, if they do that with skeletons, I'll buy them. I need an army of skeletons in different colors. Just, needs to happen.
Let her not.
Have a go, man. And let me know if you end up ever getting that box from your P.O. box.
And my big pickup of the week, and I mean big. I didn't think I was going to pick this up. I didn't think I was going to buy something like this, but I did.
What is it? A life-size Jar Jar Binks?
We've got the original TMNT Party Wagon, 100% complete.
Dang, man. You really are stepping up your turtle game.
I am stepping up my turtle game. You know, when I was a kid, we never got vehicles. My parents just didn't love us that much. So they just asked our uncle, who didn't have kids, to pick up vehicles for us. So I did have a turtle van when I was a kid, and now I have one as a older kid.
So Adrian wants to compliment, I guess, what he said there.
I'm very confused by that comment.
I am too, because Justin didn't even stand up.
Oh, what? Sorry?
I'll show you in just a second. Nash, why is she hating on you, man? That was an A-OK, an act of kindness, man. She should be happy.
I got a turtle vehicle as a kid, but it was at the flea market. It was the helicopter.
Oh,
my mom got me that at the flea market. I had it for a long time.
I never had a helicopter. My friend did. Yeah, but the snake.
That's right. Yeah. And the fists were in the front. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to get one of those just because I never had one as a kid. I don't know what the next vehicle I'm going to try and track down is. It's probably going to be something that I also had when I was a kid. Once I get the basement cleaned and get everything out that I'm not planning on keeping that I'm going to sell, probably going to try to pick up a Technodrome.
No worries, bro. Take it easy, man.
Yeah, brother. Got something else in the mail this week too.
I do love Phoenix for sure, man.
Justin,
thought he did a great job.
You received something else in the mail this week.
Oh, I did. They're not over here. They're up on a shelf up there. So if you have yours handy, feel free to show them off.
We'll be dropping a video this week, guys. I'll be showing off my NECA, Toka, and Razor. I picked those. Those finally came in the mail before Justin's. I wish that I had made the bet with him because mine actually came in on that Saturday and his came in on the Monday, which was what he was trying to bet me would be the reverse. So I could have won a piece of bubble gum or something from him, but hey,
I would have bought you a Coke.
Oh man.
Just saw Technodrome up for sale.
There's one at the toy store that I like to go to and sell all my stuff to. That's probably the one that I'm aiming for. It's been there for months, so I'm confident it'll still be there.
I think the same store. Is it that store that Greg goes to?
No, it is not. It's a different one.
Alrighty, well, chat, as we see you dwindling down, how do you guys feel about arguing and also you in the chat getting to vote and, you know, kind of poke the bear with your votes? And
so you need to, I guess, explain to us what's actually happening here.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go 5 rounds. Each of us are going to show a book. And in the chat, you get to vote for the best all-around book. For what you vote for, whichever one you like the best, for whatever reason you like it. And then at the end of that, we're going to take those 5, and then we are going to rank them. I'll do 5.
Okay, say that one more time.
We are going to go round for round, showing a book. The chat is going to vote for what book they like the best. And then the 3 of us will take the 5 books that won and rank those.
Okay. Okay.
5.
Okay.
And that's where we can do our arguing, which I'm sure, you know, it'll just be picking the order of my books. So
is this the is this a G.I. Joe thing?
It is the biggest GI. It's not even just the biggest G.I. Joe toy. It's the biggest toy ever. Bigger than the sail barge that Hasbro made.
Yeah, that's what Adrian said. Where would you put it? It's the size of a living room.
Good Lord.
All righty. So
Jesus, it's $4,000 on eBay.
Well,
complete?
Yes.
Justin's like, I'd pay it.
No, I'm not that big of a G.I. Joe fan, so I wouldn't pay it.
Whatever you decide, vote for your favorite book.
All-around book, however you want to look at it.
Cover, story.
Oh, man.
Now, I've seen that G.I. Joe one, Josh. I've seen that. Okay. So, who wants to go first?
So didn't you originally phrase this as the top 5 books, top 5 books in your collection? Isn't that how you originally phrased it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I think it's important that that's said. That's all. That's.
Oh, okay. Well, I did not go that way. I went very tactful with mine because I'm not competing with what Justin has, and that just is what it is.
Oh, so you're not worried about me, is what you're saying.
Justin, I'm not trying to be mean, but we know some of the things that Justin has.
I actually don't know anything outside of 2 books that Justin has that makes me worried, though. He doesn't share a whole lot about his collection.
That's okay. All right, I'll go first.
One reason why I'm excited to do this, because I'd like to kind of see what all Justin has.
Look at this face. That is a face of a man who has confidence.
I'm not saying that I don't think he has good books. I'm saying I only know of 2 of them. Because he doesn't share a lot of information.
Hey, at this point, I'm just talking about his attitude. Like, he's confident.
This is what's going to happen, and this is not a prediction; it's a spoiler. Okay.
Do I need
what's going to happen?
Partner for the hunt? Is that what you're saying?
What's going to happen is you're going to show a book, and then I'm just going to be like, "Oh, that's cool," and then I'm going to show something better than that, and then you're going to get all sad, and you're just going to shut down, and then we're going to do that again 4 more times, right?
Let me explain to you why that won't happen.
Wait, I'm not done yet. So then what's after that? You're just going to storm off and you're going to leave, and I'm going to send you a text and say, are we still friends?
See, I'll explain to you why that won't happen here. And this is not to dish you at all, but you could show 5 X-Men 1s, and it still wouldn't be better than what I have, in my opinion. Because those books don't mean anything to me. So regardless, I feel like I'm going to win. In my eyes, I win every day when I walk up here and see what I got.
So real quick, I want to address something.
I have the best collection on the planet in my eyes.
So Todd, you're absolutely right. Opinions can differ, and they will differ, and everybody will vote differently. But that's the whole point of this, is the arguing and the competitiveness. For the last year, we did top 10 lists, and people loved it. And this year, we're trying some new things. We're going to still do top 10 lists, but we're trying to work in some new things. So there will be arguing, there will be debating, there will be hurt feelings, and that's the point of it. So sit back, grab you some popcorn, throw your opinions in the chat, and get ready. So, and the way we'll do it is I'll drop a vote, and you just put up, let me go ahead and put up our names. But I will go first and just
I've already got some ideas for future rounds of this that we can kind of talk about afterwards.
Yep.
So just remind me of that, because I do have a pretty good buzz going and I don't want to forget.
Okay. Well, you could always text it like we do with video days. All right.
Hey, just saying, I did knock out a first appearance of Dracula with The Hobbit #1. So,
all right. So my first book.
Get some.
Star Wars 41, the first appearance of Yoda. And look at that cover. This is the part 3 to the Empire Strikes Back story. And look at that beautiful cover. You cannot beat the Millennium Falcon.
Nobody here has this, I promise you.
Dustin, go ahead.
This will work.
Submariner 1. I thought you said no slabs. Now you're a liar.
I did not say no slabs. When did I say no slabs?
I haven't.
In the text, and then I freaked out and said no.
And then I said, okay, well then we'll do whatever.
I told you guys I went very targeted with the books I picked because I know I'm not going to beat Justin.
Okay.
All right, Justin, go ahead.
So I'm going to start out with a small one in this round. We're going to go with Marvel Premiere 15. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Marvel Premiere 15. First appearance of Iron Fist.
Okay. Okay.
One of my favorite characters.
So we have a better character, higher grade. Just saying. Better character, high grade.
That's fine.
Since this round's only between me and Justin.
I'm starting to think I should have pulled out my next book first. I might have had a shot.
I'll just tell you guys right now, you do see what's not getting used. It's still sitting behind me. Just saying.
Look, nobody cares about your Marvel Spotlight. All right, so look, Nick's got a vote.
He's got a lot of votes.
Nick has? Wow. Oh, my God.
Yes, right. I would love it if Nick took this one.
That would be the craziest thing in my world. In the world,
everybody vote. Everybody, honestly, count their own votes. I'm going to go through, count my name. Dustin, you count yours. Justin, you count yours.
Hold on, we gotta.
Be fair.
Should we put a timer on it? They're still coming in.
Yeah, well, just go ahead and count. All right, and if they put like second or third or whatever, obviously that doesn't count, right? And loses round 1, Nick does. All right, so
oh man, Nick, I think you're making a run for it here.
Holy crap, I think I might actually have it.
Oh yes, yes.
How many did you guys have?
How many did I have? I counted 4.
I had 7.
I have almost 10. Yeah, I have 9 or 10.
Wow. A sorry ass Star Wars book. Are you kidding me? You guys in the chat must be drinking more than I am.
All right. Y'all ready for this?
Same order. Go ahead, Nick. Oh my God.
No. Somebody else gets to go first, so y'all get to.
We go in the same order.
I'll go first.
No, the reason why we shouldn't get to go in the same order is because when I show my book, you guys are gonna be like, "Oh, maybe his book's a little." Let me go ahead and use a better book. So Justin goes first.
What's up, Mr. McLean? Let me explain to you what we're doing. We're showing off 5 books, 1 round at a time. The chat's voting on which one they like best. Any reason you like, you can. It doesn't matter. You just vote for which one you like best. Then we're gonna take the 5 books that the chat voted on, and we're gonna rank those. These are out of our personal collections, so you just missed the first round. So just vote for me because Nick and Justin have never showed up on your live stream, told you a shout out, or been your friend on Instagram and had conversations with you to help you in your collecting journey.
Justin, go ahead.
All right, so this is planned. I was planning on showing Iron Fist at first. This is the one I was planning on showing second. We've got Amazing Spider-Man 300.
Dang, that's a good book. And no, you're not allowed to play because you would destroy. I've heard about some of the things you guys have. It's just
right.
That's a good book, Justin. All right, Dustin, your turn.
All I'm saying is there's a book I have I cannot show. And please, Nick and Justin, like don't say it out loud because I'm saving it for the hunt. But y'all know what book I've got. I wished I could use it. Ooh, I
gotta wait till I drop the vote. Wait till the vote.
Wait till he drops the vote line. Okay. Now, Justin, I know you're excited about Amazing Spider-Man 300. I can respect that book. But like I said, it's not something that like I get excited about. But what I do get excited about is a 9.8 266 unpressed, uncleaned, and white pages. So
and it looks like an 8.2, man.
No, I'm telling you, I've looked this over again compared to some of my other books, and dude, this book is actually pretty clean. Next time you come over, look at it again.
All right, and then of course, everybody show up their books. Hold up your books. The first mention of the Mandalorian.
That's been deemed the not Boba book, the not book of Boba.
Well, it doesn't matter about Boba.
No, I'm just saying that's what I see people on Facebook calling it now because everybody was saying that was Boba, but it's not. So I was just saying that. I wasn't dissing your book.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just like, I know that that's not actually Boba on there. Oh, man, I'm not even getting a vote this round. That's all good. That's all good. Hey, if I took one with the freaking Star Wars 41, that's all that matters. Y'all y'all count your own votes.
I knew you were going to show that book off at some point, which is why I did not have my 266 here in this pile.
You know what I thought about doing just because I thought the chat might vote for me? I thought about putting my 9.2 in there, be like, the infamous 9.2, baby.
So I got 3.
All right. Are we cutting it? Where are we drawing the line at?
When just completely slow down. Get the votes in, people. We're about to stop the voting.
Todd's like, I'm drunk.
Same here.
I cannot believe Star Wars 41. Everybody would have voted for the 9.2. All right, so I got.
Really, Vince? Really? I cannot believe Vincent voted for you.
What's up, Joshua Brown?
And him.
So I got 4. I know I'm not as strong this round, but I'm still pulling votes over Gambit and ASM 300. That's not bad.
Hey, if I could vote, I'd vote for Boba.
I can't even count mine, so we'll give this round to Justin.
Why can't you count it? Because it's all Justin?
No, the chat keeps jumping every time I'm trying to count, and also my vision is blurring.
All right, fine. I'll count yours up for you.
Yeah, you might want to count.
I counted like 4, but I don't know. Is there a hair in there?
What's up, 4-color fanboy?
Yep, I won that one. I got 9. Dustin, I counted 7 for you.
And I had 4. All
There's
right.
either a hair in this book or the inner whale is cracked. Just saying.
All right. So put that book off in its own pile, Justin, for the next round.
Oh, yep, got it.
All right. So, Josh, I had a 5th vote. Josh voted for me. So that makes
Come on, Josh, get out of here. I know I got one book Josh will vote for.
Nick, I like that you're here because you're causing the chaos in all of this.
Right?
You got to understand, dude. We vote for friends here, okay? That's how this works.
Who just walked in and dropped a wad at Josh's shop today? Not you.
I drop a wad every time I go to Josh's shop. What are you talking about?
And I put up all of his awesome comic book displays.
He's probably not voting for me because I still owe him money.
You might want to get on that.
Sending him some this week, but maybe that'll get me a vote there.
All right. Dustin, your turn to go first.
My turn to go first. I don't even know what I have sitting up here next. Oh, yes, I do. It's the greatest book that's ever been printed. That's right. 8.5.
Justin, walk on him.
There is literally nothing you guys have in your collection that you got for a better price than what I got for this for.
This right here, absolutely $30. This is easily a $300-400 book.
You know what raw copies of this are going for that are just beat to death? Like over $300. I paid $200 for this, so
that's fine, man. I spent $30, and this is a $300-400 book all day.
I got to get this put in a new slab, man. These old slabs are trash.
All right, Justin.
Yeah, we're going to start out. This is the first one of the Trinity, right? So, surprise, surprise, X-Men 94.
That is the ugliest cover. Like, I'm not hating on your book just to hate on it. I'm just saying, like, that is literally one of the ugliest covers in comic books.
All right, guys.
I understand the significance of it, and I appreciate it, but you can't argue with me that that's not, like, a terrible cover.
I don't care what it is.
I'm just saying, do you agree?
94.
We'll wait till after the voting's done, and then you can tell me you think that it's ugly, too.
What's up, Raider Bear?
I mean, Nick, was there anything that I got last year that got me more excited than this? I mean,
definitely that 9.2 slab got you a little excited.
I had this seat belted in the car all the way home from Sean's house.
All right. Wow, this actually may be pretty close for Dustin and Justin. I know I got at least 4 or 5, but the votes are coming in strong for Justin and Dustin. So,
you know, the cool thing about all the books I'm showing off, they have so much room to grow, and that's so awesome.
You think Justin's X-Men, that book right there, isn't going to leap the second they release it?
I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm just talking about, like, for me personally, like, that excites me. I just thought about it and I said it. Everything I'm saying is not about. I'm not just shitting on books here. I'm just stating something that popped in my head.
All right, I'm gonna go through and count them now.
If you want me to go hunt on y'all, I will.
Nobody wants to see your sleepy ass X-Men thing or McFoley thing.
I don't have to bring that out because Dustin is worse than both of those guys. My manager says I have 8.
Okay. What do I got?
6.
1.
Chris Barrett is the honorary counter. He's the ring announcer. Josh, I'm very disappointed in you, man.
Yep. I can't believe I let Sabretooth win, right? I
bet y'all every slab I show tonight that I got Josh's vote on the next round.
I really should not have forced myself to do this in a specific order, right? It's my own fault.
I cannot believe that just happened. Justin, you're the issue, though. People like you and I a lot. And so I'm like that independent candidate that always pulls around away from the.
You guys really y'all underestimate the power of how awesome Sabretooth is.
All right.
No, I don't think that's it.
Well, let's just start off the round with Star Wars 1.
Boo!
And I didn't even break out my Disney book for this one.
All right, so man, I'm kind of nervous that I'm going to lose to Star Wars on this one. But I'm going to show it anyway, right? So, of course, we had the first one of the Holy Trinity of X-Men books. Let's go with the second part, right?
Giant size X-Men. All right, Dustin.
That used to be on my want list, like, for real. I talked to Nick about that when we first started collecting, and I told him, I was like, X-Men 1 and Giant Size 1. I was like, I might can get them this year, but if I don't, like, they're gone forever. And I didn't get them, so they're gone forever.
And that is a clean near mint first print.
And I promise y'all from the bottom of my heart, I know everybody's going to vote for y'all's books and not for mine, except maybe Josh, but I wouldn't trade you for this one and for nothing. Not for nothing would I trade you. Because there ain't nothing better than Kirby and Cap.
A clean first print, too, I'm telling you.
None better than Kirby and Cap. Just saying. So, I know I lose this round once again, but I love that book so much. Love that book.
Justin. Wow, the chat just took off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, I'm worried about going up.
Josh, I dare you to vote against Captain America, and I dare you.
I think I pulled away with this one pretty easily, to be honest with you.
Well, of course.
I should have used.
Like Nick went smart because Star Wars is hot right now. If we'd have been doing this 3 months ago, if we'd have done this 3 months ago, I could have pulled any Turtles book on the planet out, and it would have won.
I guess Chris will let us know for sure, but
should I pull the Turtles third print out? I won't do that, y'all.
You'll get. I cannot believe.
All right, Nick won that one.
Justin, you think that's? I mean, do you want to count them up officially?
I don't think it's a. I'm so upset that y'all see Josh won't vote. Josh won't vote because he wants to vote for Justin because he knows that's a more expensive book, but his heart wants to vote for Captain America, so he just can't vote. And I can
actually that. No. What he did was he voted for you because he knew it wouldn't affect the overall outcome.
Oh, I see that now. It just popped in. Okay.
Hold on. So Justin had 9. We need to count these for sure. 1.
Josh's vote counts for 2 or 3 because he's like 8 feet tall.
Justin, no, I still think you got it, Nick.
No, I don't think so. It's either tied or you won by 1 because I'm only counting 8. I counted 9 for you. Double check that, man. I want this to be extremely fair. And if it's a tie, we're rock, paper, scissoring.
All right, that's fair.
Or no scissoring. There's no scissoring happening on this channel.
I think we revote and then see, Chris. That's what I thought. I thought it was like 8-9 or 9-8, something like that. So I think you did actually win by 1.
Well, it feels like the win feels like a loss.
Well, you definitely won.
I cannot believe these garbage Star Wars books are gonna overload. Like I have to choose which piece of junk I like better than 2 more of them when we go to vote all these.
All right, this is the last and final one.
Justin, go ahead and show your X-Men.
Come on, guys. Are you surprised? What did you really think I was going to show at number 1, right? It's X-Men number 1. What do you think it was going to be?
Oh, Lord, Justin. See, I hate when Dustin does stuff like this because he's trying to be all clever and funny, and then he's going to end up pulling out something silly like Marvel Spotlight 5.
No, it's either going to be that or X-Men number 4.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and show off the big book of Star Wars, man. Star Wars 42. Clean and crispy, even better condition than Star Wars number 1. Yeah, this is the book. Okay, this is the book, and this isn't even the book I wanted. I just had to buy them both, and then you pair it with that one. That's cool, and then of course that one. And I didn't even pull out any of my other Star Wars books. I should have. Now I'm thinking
Nick watches The Hunt. Y'all can see that right?
one, but that one's the book. You know what I mean? All right, Dustin, go ahead and show
it. I see Nick watches The Hunt, and I could pull out this book that I got for $70, or I could have showed this book I got for $5, or the second appearance of Ghost Rider I got for $5. I got like $80 in all 3 of these. I could have showed those, but I'd rather show the first appearance, man. The first appearance. The best book that's been showed all night long. All night long.
I'm pretty sure.
I am the greatest comic book hunter on the planet to find these for the prices I found them. Just saying.
Pretty sure I could have just showed this 5 times.
Well, I don't care. I wouldn't trade you this for that. I promise you that.
Well, that's because you're foolish.
I should have pulled this one out in an earlier round.
I collect my way, homie. Origin and first appearance of Ghost Rider and first appearance of Roxanne Simpson.
Josh, you leave me alone. You leave me and Justin both alone. We had a great plan. Hit him with the X-Men and Star Wars.
I won with a Spider-Man book.
This is absolutely absurd that people are voting for a Star Wars book over X-Men or Ghost Rider. Like real comic books are losing to fake junk.
No, I like it. I like the chaos.
Bro, I went hard with this one. Like, just I even pulled this one off the wall. It's just when I keep up.
I think I should get extra points for Nick even having those 2 Star Wars books. Like, that should get me extra votes.
That's fine. All right, count them up because I know I got a few, but not enough to
let us know, Chris. Let us know. All right, Vince.
All right, Vince. Have a go, man.
Later, bro. I would just like to say Dan Eckery, Tosh Boyden, let's see, Dewey, and
Nick
Chris
Comic
and Vince and Todd. Y'all know how this works.
If X-Men 1 loses,
look, this is why we can't play with this guy right here. This is why we cannot play with this guy. That's insane. I was literally considering buying a 9.8 Records reprint that came out the same year as Journey to Mystery 83. So to me, it's like the second print, but it's literally the same issue and the same year as the first one. And a 9.8 is like $1,100, but to me, like, that would still be so cool. I would love to have that one. I would
look
love
at the first appearance of Yoda isn't like at least 3 or 4 on our list, or at least maybe like 3 minimum, two. You know, it has to be on our.
All right, so this is voting between Nick and Justin's books out of the top 5 here.
What?
Y'all's books hit the 5.
No, you got one.
Which one did I get?
You got Sabretooth.
Oh.
He is cheating. I'm waiting on the vote, man, on the count. Is he not?
I got 13.
Yeah, so you won for sure. And I had 4 or 5, so that's definitely taken away enough from Dustin to have a chance. All right.
Yeah, not right at all, because y'all showed off a bunch of junk.
All right. Star Wars 42 obviously is going to be 5 on our list. Let's put it out there.
I am absolute, like, the fact that made the list is absurd as I can imagine. Over Namor?
Over
really?
This? I mean, even wow. I should have shown these earlier and then went with that at the very end for like my throwaway round.
I don't hate Star Wars fanboy. I just like giving Nick and Justin crap because they fanboy out on it so much. I love Jar Jar Binks, boy. I love him.
It's because it's good.
Yeah, Dustin has no real taste.
You're lucky I didn't pull out my Cobra Kai #1s. Karate kick you all the damn face with it.
Yeah, I mean, if you did that, the worst thing that would happen to us, we'd probably get a paper cut.
Good night. All right, so let's all the books: Star Wars 41, Iron Fist 14, X-Men #1, and then what was your other one, Justin?
Giant size X-Men.
All right,
and Amazing Spider-Man 300.
Well, that
didn't all win, did they?
What's that?
Oh, you had 3 wins, right? Those 2.
Yep.
And then X-Men 1. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So
Nick, what was yours that you had win?
41.
That's 5. ASM 300 is 4.
No.
ASM 300 is a total crap book.
No.
Total crap book.
Iron Fist 14 easily is number 4.
You guys are so full of the crap emoji.
No, bro.
Ridiculous.
I'm sorry, dude.
Second appearance over first appearance? No way.
Josh, I mean, it's literally 30 degrees where I'm at right now. I have a heater under this desk on my feet because I'm cold. Yeah, it's chilly. Now it's just a matter of ASM 300, Giant Size X-Men, then X-Men #1. Is that what we're going to go with?
I mean, X-Men #1 is #1, right? Right.
Yeah, I would put Giant Size over 1.
You know what? I wouldn't argue against you on that one.
It's not a bad one, but it is X-Men #1.
Of course, the history and the money is on X-Men 1, but when you talk about like what did more for the franchise, I say Giant Size.
Yeah, You're asking me to pick between my two favorite kids, right?
Yeah.
Wow. He didn't even include his actual kid in that conversation.
All right. So in ASM 300 being the most overpriced book, that goes to show print run and availability does not matter when it comes to people and their spec and price point and demand.
I'll never understand why people like Spider-Man so much.
That's fine. You don't have to. I can't fathom why you think Sabretooth is an actual character worth caring about, but you do.
Yeah, and I don't understand the love for Ghost Rider, but hey, man, you do you.
Because he's badass, just like Sabretooth. Like, end of story. Spider-Man's not badass. Like, he's just Spider-Man.
Yeah. Spider-Man doesn't have to be badass.
I'm just saying. I like the badasses. Like Captain America. And
I will tell you, General Grievous is one of the best Star Wars characters, and I'm loving him in Clone Wars behind me. When y'all two start talking and like I don't care what you're saying, I start watching Clone Wars, and that's actually why I have my TV behind me so I can watch TV while y'all talk.
Is it like comparing him in the Clone Wars series to Episode 3? It's like night and day.
Yeah.
But that's a discussion for another night.
So next time, Justin, we're going raw books or no?
Yeah, well, I guess we could.
You seem like you was trembling a little bit when I started talking about we was going to go raw books.
Well, that's because I wanted to show off my X-Men #1.
You're so vain. I swear, this guy right here.
Now we could all equally hate on Captain America, except I guess Dustin, right?
Oh. How can you hate on Captain America?
I'm just.
What are you, a damn commie?
I'm just waiting on Josh, messing with Josh. All right.
If you hate Captain America, move to France, Nick.
I'll go to Britain and then I'll like Captain Britain.
Yeah, he sucks. Captain America, tear him a new one. Tie his
exactly
damn
what she, but that's good for you to be sexist and think that Captain Britain has to be a man.
Was he not?
No, it's a she.
Oh. The current Captain Britain is Psylocke.
Yep.
The original was a man, though, correct? Because I'm pretty sure that's what actually, yeah. Yeah. So the next time we'll do a raw book brawl. Yep. I also thought about.
Am I allowed to reuse these?
Justin, you're not supposed to ask the question, so we can just do it.
Oh, dang it.
No.
Because I was totally just going to pull the same 5 books out next week.
I'll tell you what.
Star Wars.
I'll tell you what, though. Like, these were not officially used, so I'm just saying.
Yeah, man, that's fine. You can show those again, and then you can just get sad and depressed again that no one likes Ghost Rider.
I know, guys. I know.
All my damn turtle books with Dustin. CPC.
Just messing with Dustin. I cannot believe Star Wars 41 actually won one. Y'all make me so happy.
Well, that beat out. Oh man, I'm so happy it beat out Submariner.
So happy.
You guys, I'm telling you what. To hate on comic book royalty as much as you do, it is insane.
Wait till like next week when I pull out that real, or whenever we do this again, that really awful Luke Skywalker orange cover, and I win again.
Oh my gosh, that is so horrible. Peach Momoko could not have done a worse job on that one. So, other ways that I was thinking about we could do this is of course, we could do raw books. We could do like pick 5 books, most room to grow. We could do.
So you're talking about like flaccid books?
What? No, I'm talking about financially. Thank you. Jesus Christ.
I don't think he understands that word, does he?
I do understand that word. The dick.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Dick.
I'm saying it's a limp, but not specifically anything.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at, though. We could do Silver Age books, Bronze Age books, modern books. So there's a lot of stuff we could go with this for a little while.
And what do you guys think in the chat? Did you guys enjoy this and us arguing over a top 10 list?
Mm-hmm. What's up, Mike? Mike out there on vacation with his family at the Great Wolf Lodge.
Yeah, best 9.2 graded books.
We're gonna put up a T-shirt that says "I hate 9.2s." I think that needs to be the next T-shirt on the
That or just one that's like bleep, 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 bleep.
Oh man, that is quite possibly though the best 9.2 on the planet. I didn't look, but that may be the only one on the census there of that one without the price point on it. So
yeah, let's go with that lowest graded book.
Oh, I'll win that one. Oh no, I got one worse than that.
You got one that's lower than a 1.8?
Oh yeah.
What is it?
I'll show it to you.
Is it better than an X-Men #1?
We're not talking about is it better. You said low grade. Do I have one lower grade? Is that not what you said? Because I'll just sit back down.
I don't know how we define that rule. I guess it's just if it's a lower grade, it would win. But I thought it was like the importance of it. But
okay, I'm just gonna sit back down.
Why don't you just say what the book was?
It was that damn Killing Joke #1 that I got. The first book me and you ever laid our eyes on.
Oh yeah, but
I found in the garage, and it's covered in oil stains and torn and ripped and beat up and water damaged and oil damage from motor oil somehow.
But is it graded?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's graded.
It doesn't have to be graded. You can look at the damn thing and tell it's trashed.
But it literally just says lowest graded book.
Oh, I didn't see the comment. I thought you were just talking low grade. Okay, well. Lowest grade book I have is a 9.0, so.
What's happening?
I don't do low grades. Actually, the lowest grade book I have is an 8.5, but
I do if they're X-Men #1s.
Oh man. Well, Ted Lasso is still the greatest show in history.
All right, guys. So that's been the Babble-on. Apparently, we have nothing else worth talking about.
Anything else? What are you reading this week, Justin?
I'm going to try to finish up Rogue Squadron. After that, I can't decide. Should I read the High Republic, or I got this for Christmas. So I kind of want to read this at some point.
Thrawn, yeah, that looks cool.
So look at me reading all like novels and stuff, right?
Yeah, man. What are you going to be reading this week, Dustin? Weren't you supposed to be reading some like TMNT volumes?
I don't have time to read right now, so probably not.
Just the pickups, right?
Yeah, I mean, I literally read those 2 books before the show, so
hey,
I had too much going on. So
I hear you. Well, I'm going to be finishing up Invincible because it is the greatest superhero graphic novel. What are we going to do next week? Are we going to do a top 10 next week? Are we going to do another thing like this? Or do we want to do a hot topic?
Cool.
We've done a hot take. We've done this.
We could do a hot name for right now. I don't know if you. Oh well, you guys didn't want to go any longer, so never mind. I don't care. It's up to you guys.
Let's do a top 10 next week. We haven't done one in a.
Well, let's decide what that's going to be right now. Then that way, I don't ask you guys like on Wednesday, and then we don't decide until 10 minutes before the show starts.
Guys, drop us a comment for what you guys think top 10 should be.
Top 10 Invincible moments. I like it.
I could give you so many. Oh my gosh, Alan. Oh my gosh.
Do you know who's going to voice him in the show, in the cartoon?
No.
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sitting down? Obviously, you're sitting down. I want you to stand up and then sit back down.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Mark Hamill.
Oh, no way. That'll be perfect. That's going to be good. That is going to be very good. Yeah, Solid Blood 17. And still nothing's come out about that. Worst spec books? That's not a bad one.
ASM 27. Or, excuse me, Venom 27.
100%, dude. I really wish Justin was like where I'm at so we could talk about these because nobody else I know has read it other than like Jim. But I feel like Jim Mint would be upset if I just texted him every 5 seconds a big moment happened. Or Instagram messages, I should say, be like, Jim, holy crap, this just happened. He just responded back,
I'm hoping that my workload this week will be a little bit lighter, and that'll mean that I could read more.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, this digital ability to read digital in cars and just wherever you're at, or you have an upset stomach, man, it's just you get so much reading done. So much. I mean, I just sit in the back with Ellie, get chicken nuggets thrown at me while I'm trying to read Invincible.
Well,
at least your kid will eat chicken nuggets. Mine just nibbles on them, and that's it. That's all there is.
No. Like, she threw them at me because she didn't want to eat them, Justin. Like, legitimately, 6 nuggets at me in a row from Chick-fil-A. Boom! And I'm just like, stop. And
Man, those are the good nuggets, too.
I know. And she used to show up at Chick-fil-A and go eat, because that's what they teach them in like the sign language. They go, but yeah. I went to Josh's and I told it. I phrased it in a weird way, and I'm pretty sure I made him and the guy at the store uncomfortable. It was quite funny. Hated comic. We're not getting Dustin started on that. We're avoiding negative things with Dustin here.
why?
Because your hatred for things. Whew.
What? It's inclusive hateness.
I'm not saying that.
I loop everything in together. See,
Dustin, be curious, not judgmental.
Hit him with the Walt Whitman.
curiosity only killed the cat, though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's good. Are you a cat?
No, but my wife.
You do like Sabretooth, though.
Yeah.
That's what I sent Josh. Freaking French fries and chicken nuggets, dude.
Oh, man. I kind of want some Chick-fil-A breakfast now. I think I'll go out and get that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Good luck. Oh, you were being funny. Damn.
I was being funny.
I just got highly disappointed because I'm starving right now, and that sounds so good.
Trying to think of what would be a cool top 10 for next week.
Oh, man. Dude, we haven't done top 10 cereals yet. Just throwing that out
we
there.
did. We absolutely did. I thought that night because we did somebody came up with peanut butter Cap'n Crunch and chocolate pebbles or whatever they are mixed, and it's wonderful.
Top 10 fast food breakfasts. Go.
Chick-fil-A, Bojangles. No, Barton's Biscuit, which you guys probably don't know what that is, but Dustin. Then Chick-fil-A, then Bojangles.
I'm actually a really big fan of Taco Bell breakfast.
Oh, that just makes my gut hurt.
I just grabbed mine at the gas station.
Now, there's some phenomenal breakfast in Atlanta at the gas stations. Top 10 best stories. So, I mean, that may not.
I don't live in Atlanta. Don't loop me in there, please.
You know what I'm saying. Metro Atlanta as a whole, you get it. Top 10 best stories. So, what if we did, because again, I mentioned top 10 2020 comic books. But we did like comic books,
like several different things.
But we haven't done it as 2020 as a whole, right? There was a lot that came out.
But I don't think anything that would really have changed.
I'll be very honest with you. It'll be very hard for me to think of books that I read in 2020.
Okay.
That came out in 2020.
Top 10 what you want to see in comics. So okay. Top 10 black covers. Or what if we did I was going to say our favorite covers of 2020, but you'd have to do some serious research there.
Mm-hmm.
Or you wouldn't just look in your collection?
Well, yeah, but again, there are some covers that I really like, but I wasn't going to go pay after everybody's flipped them. Top 10 Golden Age characters. There we go. That's an idea. Golden Age.
Yeah, somehow I'm sure Submariner and Captain America and the Human Torch will be left off that list, though.
Ooh, I like Toro.
Who said Toro? I said the Human Torch.
Yeah, isn't that Human Torch's name? Toro?
Oh,
the original Human Torch?
Somebody else.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, the Android Human Torch was Jim Hammond, but
no, when you said Toro, I thought you were talking about another character. My bad. I wasn't.
You think I meant Zorro?
I think that, I was thinking like a dude in a black hat.
Yeah, you were thinking Zorro.
Okay.
Didn't Human Torch have a sidekick named Toro? Someone help me out here.
Well, Josh,
thank you. There it is. Thank you.
I don't know that there is 10 things though.
Top 10 modern covers. Did we do like a Silver Age cover or something like that?
Yeah, we did do Silver Age covers. We haven't done modern.
Okay, I think that may be a thing we can all agree about.
Modern though.
What's that?
Anything after bronze?
I'd like to refine it more than that.
I was about to say, Jesus Christ, Nick.
I mean, that's what
8 million books come out since then, and that's just Venom from Donny Cates.
Can we say like from 2000 up, or
okay? Top 10 best covers from 2000s and up.
I was gonna say the 90s, but
what, didn't bronze end in like the late 80s, like mid 80s or something like that? I mean,
hold on, let me check the Google machine.
Then Dustin's just like, then why are you even?
I think they consider. I think there's some places that even consider bronze to be modern comics, though.
Yeah, 84. So you're cutting out 6 years worth of comic books if you say 90s.
Yeah, but it still limits it to a 10-year span. Plus, like 90s books will be fun because they're just crazy ass 90s covers.
Oh, you're saying 90s exclusively?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's like because like we said modern.
And then he said 2000s up, and I said, "Oh, I was gonna say the 90s." So we don't have to. I don't care. We don't.
I'm just trying to understand the ramifications. You need to get your feelings under control there.
No, I'm just trying to eliminate your confusion and saying we don't have to.
Well, why don't we do one night 90s strictly, like 90s only, because that's its own kind of thing, and then we can do a 2000 and up one night.
I like Cap's idea too. Top 10 team ups. That's cool. I like the top 10 villains covers.
I think team ups might be a little hard because essentially everybody's teamed up with everybody, right?
Sabretooth and Batman have never teamed up.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's ever teamed up with Sabretooth because they want to win.
Yeah, and there's no way they could because he would kill their ass because he's a badass.
I love the fact you believe that.
I do. He walks into a room, kills everybody, and leaves after having a beer with no reason needed. That's what he does. And
I'm so glad. Actually, no, I take it back. I'm a little sad.
Why did I show my X-Men 1?
I'm a little sad that you're not reading modern X-Men books right now.
X-Men 1 right there. I got one. Just
because then you would know what would happen to Sabretooth.
Modern X-Men sucks, so they don't even know.
I'm enjoying it.
Actually, I do like this, right? So to go off the team ups, we could actually go, okay, there's they are the Marvel team ups issues. It would be cool to maybe go through that, or even go through like the 10 best what if stories. That's an idea. Like keep it specific to that run of comics.
Well, if we do that, I think we should save that for later on in the year when What If comes out on Disney.
Yeah. All right. So why don't we decide, like next week, we'll do modern covers, 2000 up, and then the following top 10 we'll do 90 specific. Whether that's down, because I'm a wonderful. I'm not inebriated, and I have great memory.
We actually did favorite Pokemon. Well,
we did.
We did a top 10 Pokemon.
And we did a Star Wars where Jar Jar Binks was number 1.
God, a little piece of me died that day.
Look, that was a wonderful team.
She never teamed up with Blade.
Oh my gosh, our sister is the best. Look what she just sent me.
Oh man, I could have made a really funny. You know what? I'm going to say it. Technically, Vision has never teamed up with Daredevil either.
Damn, Justin.
That was wrong. Very wrong. That is hilarious.
Top 10
shows Gohan
stories. That's a good one. DC versus Marvel, 2-in-1s, team ups.
Yeah. All right. Let me write this down on a piece of paper here, so I don't forget. I'll put it on a piece of tape here. It won't go anywhere. All right. So 2000s and up for next week. And we're saying covers.
Mm-hmm.
So should we do a top 10 one week and then
hot take,
and then a show off? Maybe that's what we call that segment. The Two Brothers Saturday Night Show Off. No? Okay.
We both shook our head and said, yeah.
I can't hear rocks rattling around in your head.
Did you hear what I said and also said, yeah?
No, I didn't.
Well, if you would open your ears, because clearly you missed it twice.
What was I looking for? I don't remember what I was looking for now. Thanks.
Top 10 Elseworld. That's a good one. Elseworld story. I do like that. I'm still shocked this book, the one that I pulled off the wall as I was walking out of my room, made it. I love it.
I like it. I like the chaos that it brings.
What's that?
You took the system and you just flipped it on its head.
Who did?
Hey, Cap'n Comics. Your wife was asking if I still had the Son of Satan, and it just now clicked on me that I never responded. But yes, I do. So if you guys want to shoot me an IG message, I do still have both of those issues if you are interested. All right, so that's good. We look at us. We know a full weekend ahead. What do we want the hot take to be? So, guys, what are some hot topic discussions we could do for the following week?
I mean, I like the idea of talking about why previews don't count, why ads don't count, why pinups don't count, why previews don't count, why previews don't count. We could also talk about the first appearance stuff because a lot of people have been responding well to those videos and asking questions. So we could use those. Those could be hot takes.
What about you, Justin? What are some you think?
So,
we could do top 10 crossovers. Write that down.
Okay.
Chris Barrett is absolutely going to lose his mind if somebody doesn't say boobs on the channel tonight. So I said it. I think it's hit the chat 11 times.
I don't know. What is a hot topic in comics right now?
The Last Ronin is. I'll tell you that. Folks be wanting to know about that. And we be telling you. Oh. What makes a cameo a cameo? To me, like before I got into comics, my idea of a cameo would be like watching Friends and Bruce Willis like walks by in a coffee shop, doesn't say a word, isn't acknowledged, gets coffee and walks out. Like that was like a cameo appearance in like a TV show. But like,
man, I wish we would have done a hot topic on whether or not Die Hard's a Christmas movie or not, because it certainly is.
I've never watched it.
Die Hard is a wonderful movie.
I'm surprised there was so many people in agreement with with my opinion facts on first appearance in that video.
You're still wrong, but yeah.
Nah.
I didn't even screw with it and like adjust anything.
Nick, are you ready for this? I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Oh no, it's not showing up. What do you think of Tom Hiddleston as Thrawn?
I could see that.
I thought they were going to put Robert Downey Jr.
That was speculated too.
That's all. I just saw some stuff about that, so I wasn't sure.
We did a top 10 villains previously, Todd. We did do that one before. And we even broke it down to like Batman villains, Superman, Spider-Man villains, stuff like that.
I like that.
I tell you what else I really want to read is I want to start on all of the Spawn issues and like really dive deep and read all of that.
They're releasing. I think it's up for FOC right now. It's a trade paperback compendium. One.
Yep.
That actually reminds me of something. Nick, I don't know if you have any interest in it, or if anybody in the chat has interest in it, but right now on Humble Bundle, if you're a fan of Attack on Titan, you can get like the first 26 volumes of the manga for $20.
Jeez, really? And the final season just hit, and I loved Attack on Titan.
Yeah,
that would be cool to read.
If you want to read the manga of the main series, like there are so many other books that are included in this bundle, but you can read the first 26 volumes digitally for $20.
Dang, man. You are like, and I can do a video on it, but that may be a cool video if you did want to do one on Humble Bundle and what it is. And
oh yeah, I could do that. I'm a big Humble Bundle fan. I just wish I took more advantage of it.
Yeah, so it's up to you because I've not used it yet, but I think that would be a good idea, like a good topic to show people, but also very valuable for people, especially if you do read digital. So just like Hoopla with the library card and stuff.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. You should do a video on that.
Oh man, do you have a library near you?
Well, I mean, I know I'm in West Virginia, but yes, we have a library.
Well, like I'm in Huntsville, and I honest to God,
they only got one book, but
just kidding. Yeah, and it's a pop-up book, and some of the pop-ups are broken.
But anyways, basically, if you have a library card and they are a part of Hoopla, you can basically check out, just about any comic book. So I'll send you a video on it. I think Simple Man's did one, and I mean, it got tens of thousands of views. So, but yeah, I've not seen one
behind me, and it's throwing me off.
Why is Ice Cream Man fetching such a high price? Honestly, I think it's because it is such a good, speculation, and people genuinely love the stories in it. Sometimes stories just drive the high price.
I like this. I like that one.
Cool.
I think it's a good idea, and certainly one we should talk about.
Yeah, I feel like I could contribute to that conversation. They have take the S off. We have one book.
And I don't live in Alabama. I live in Huntsville.
That is absolutely Alabama.
No, dude, it's totally separate. Now, if you go 5 minutes north, south, west, or east of the city, you're in Alabama.
No, you live in Alabama.
I'm in Huntsville.
No,
that's
you
it.
are absolutely in Alabama.
I'm in Huntsville.
Now, I can say I don't live in Atlanta because I don't live in Atlanta. You, sir, live within the state lines of Alabama. Okay?
No.
So you say what you want to. You say what you want to because you're embarrassed about living in Alabama. All right. Mr.
Oh, that would be cool.
You live in Alabama.
Oh, I'm not embarrassed. I live in Huntsville, not Alabama. Oh, C3
haircut over here. Too good to say he lives in Alabama.
You know what our governor's name is? Meemaw Ivy.
Well,
she's a Meemaw.
Yeah, Nick.
That's all right. Do you know what our last
Alabama?
You know what my last governor's name was?
What?
Earl Ray.
That's almost as bad as Meemaw Ivy, man. Oh man, that's funny. That is too funny. All right, so I think we have our
running.
I think we have our top picks. I think we have our top picks for next week. And I think we have a hot take.
Oh, wheelchair. If you're interested, hit me up on Instagram, and I've got some I can put a bundle together and get you a price on for all 5 books. Because I bought every single cover for every single issue, and I think I'm about to see if I can start moving all my Power Rangers books. So I'd love to move them like as one big hole, but we'll see. So anybody that would be interested in buying a short box full of Power Rangers books, hit me up.
No worries, Todd, man. No worries at all. Yeah. Welcome, and no worries, man.
To ask any questions at all times. No
problem. What's up, Ed?
Ed, what's going on, man? Good to have you. Same for you.
Yep.
Hit us up. Wheelchair, what about an email? You can email me at Dustin@2brotherscomics.com.
Yep, and we're just towards the end of the stream, man. So definitely go back, check it out from the beginning if you do that. But if you've watched the channel enough, you know how these things go. All right. Well, guys, any other topics? Anything you guys want to talk about before we move on? And I like Justin.
Library.
We do currently have a Facebook page too, so you can hit me up on there too. Feel free to send a message there, and you can reach me there as well, or send me an email. Either one.
Absolutely, man. Justin, I agree. We need to have one person on first before we do that. But yeah.
Yep. That's why I said it.
Right on, Ed. Well, we are going to be having one hopefully drop. Oh man. Oh, Dewey, get out of here. Because I see those too. Don't you do that. So Ed, we appreciate that, man. We're going to have another one hopefully dropping tomorrow. So
she better be hot if you send them. That's all I'm saying.
No. So, all right. Well, any other topics, anything you guys want to talk about before we wrap up and start dropping more content for the week? We have quite a few videos in the backlog, so the members have some early access to that. Got another Last Ronin update coming tomorrow, hopefully. And
good to see you, Perry. I was going to jump on with you, man, but y'all are getting too wild last night for me, bro.
Anything from you, Justin?
I'm waiting on one specific group of things to come in, hit my pile of loot, and then I'm shipping that. Man, that box is going to be way bigger than the last one. I will do a video for it.
Right on. Awesome, man. What's up, Magic?
What's going on, Lasso?
There he is. All right, guys. Well, I think that is all, man. That was the Babble-on for the night. Went very smoothly. And guys, thanks for hanging out with us. We do truly appreciate it. And as always, you guys are the best part of Two Brothers Comics. Justin, you hit him with the tagline this time, my friend.
Remember, collect your
Sabretooth are number one.